right, welcome everyone to episode number 34. We have a few changes. What we're going to do this episode is build this new household here. And I noticed you guys can see like we have a farm kind of thing here, or park. I had an issue with the game. I couldn't get the werewolves to spawn here. Like Rory and stuff over here, and the collective vampire or werewolves, or Greg. So they would never spawn. So it was causing a big problem in the game because a lot of stuff that I have in here, I require those people, you know, we need them to become a werewolf, and we need vampires to become vampires. Well, the blank edit world that I downloaded, it was like a save file, had cleared all the characters. Like there's no NPCs. That it won't spawn anybody. So it broke the whole world when I started. So what I ended up doing is starting a new world, and then I saved my household, saved my house, and then just moved them onto the proper lots and started deleting stuff as I go. But I want to put the library here and the bar here in Moonwood. So we got the Lacerio house here again, and she has met Rory and them over here. So, and the collective. So that's a bonus. And then Forgotten Hollow, we moved Marcus over here, and we deleted these houses. Now we can get more vampires in this neighborhood if we turn more people. For every 3 vampires we turn, we can make a new household. But I don't think we can make vampires to do so. So we have to make characters, turn them into vampires, and then we can add households here. So, a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. I think we're going to do, what we'll do is we'll turn some NPCs, and then one person from another household. So, in Willow Creek here, I think this residence, what we'll do is we'll make 2 residents, you know, a guy and a girl. And the girl will be our vampire that moves over. And then we'll just do it that way. I'll turn 2 NPCs and then her. But I can move her into our house. So if I make a guy and a girl here, then I can bring the girl to move in with us and the guy to go live by himself over there. And maybe he can end up hooking up with an NPC or something, but we'll figure it out. But either way, we need to create a household for this lot. So that's what we need to do now. Because we're short on one household here. We got to keep proper households. So I want to go first, and we're going to create a guy and a girl. I don't know for sure yet if I want to bring her over or if I just want to find a townie. But she's kind of cute. I think I want to slim her up a little bit. Or like her hips are a little bit out there. But she's kind of pretty. Maybe her outfits just got her looking weird. And nobody's talking to you, butthead. I was wondering if I can make her in, some black jeans like these. But the darkest ones are the dark blue, and I don't want dark blue. I'm thinking I'm going to make her our vampire. Bring her over to the other house. So we might do that. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, she'd be a perfect vampire chick. The dark red hair. I think that look, I like the dark red instead of like black. Maybe we'll go with those pants. Let's see if we can make her kind of dark like that. I just don't know what's going to go with that gold trim. I mean, that doesn't look awful. For now, let's roll with that. We can always change her clothes later. I think for now we'll roll with that one. Let's go to full body and see if we can't find that's too dark. I don't like the whole full like regal vampire look. Like the old Victorian. I didn't mean to put on leggings, but that might go well with some shorts. I think that looks okay for fitness. And I want to go, since we got her face brought up, I want to go through because I know they always drop a bunch of stuff. Like, why would you only wear glasses to go swimming? To me, that doesn't make any sense. I kind of like that outfit. I mean, that could work. So I do, before we get into there, I want to go to, let's take away the arm hair. Why she got such long arm hair? They check her for back hair too. For some reason, they just want to overdo everything for Sims. Like, I kind of like this dress. I don't know why I always like this dress. I just don't want the. That looks good. Um, don't need a robe. Um, kind of just wanna find for vampires. Where's the other long? That's too much. That's too much. I kind of dig that, but if we do this in black, that'll be fine for winter wear. Just a big heavy jacket. So her where are we going? I thought we had I thought there was a vampire aspiration other than family vampire. I guess there's only the one. These are for the witches. That's a goofy fairy, good witch, dark fairy, and a wicked witch. That's for another pack we're going to get into later. And we're going to start building that after this household. I'm going to start getting into the spellcraft and sorcery aspect. Um, um, maybe she'll be a vampire that's focused on inner peace. You know what I mean? Like, she's not really a violent. She just wants to be lovable, and everybody feel okay. So let's go with relaxed. Um, let's not go too much into this. Could go baby maker. Hmm. Hmm. We gave this blood bank perk to our our vampire. Excuse me. That way we could open up our own blood bank, and that'll be his job. He'll go to work as a blood bank guy. Let's be nurturing. Did I just see introvert? Let's go with introvert. I was gonna go with loner. Let's look at loner before we just choose introvert. Let's go with loner instead. Mhm. Now that I think about it, I think I want to go introvert. Because I don't want to be her uncomfortable with. Let's go with introvert. I didn't mean it. I don't know if we want to use Sherry or not. I kind of want to think of a kind of a vampiric name if I can find one. This always takes me so long, doesn't it? To just sit here and click on names until we can decide which one we want. I think in my head too when I'm reading them, like something along these lines, and I'm like, ooh, okay, I can go with that. Slaughter, I use that another time, but Lovelace, Lovelace, Alice Lovelace. I like that name. I like that name. I like it a lot. All right, so she's gonna be our other vampire. And you know what? Why don't we make like her brother? Um, and we need another straight A student. So let's just make her brother. And then, well, what about sisters? Let's make a sister. Because she can move out, and kind of we'll have like the sister go one way. Maybe she'll be a werewolf. We'll get her to go over to like the werewolves, and Alice will go over to the vampires. I really like that idea. And Scarlet. I almost like Scarlet, but what is her name? Alice? I gotta think of a name that would kind of. Alice gives me that dark Audra. Tanvi. I'm gonna go with Tanvi. No, That doesn't go well with Alice. Like, why would you name one kid Alice and one Tenry? Lily. Lily and Alice. Okay, she wants to be... Um, I don't think she wants horses. She doesn't seem like the bodybuilder type. Maybe friend of the animals? Let's do friend of the animals. That would make sense for her to grow up to be a werewolf. She's like the big animal lover. I just saw cat lover. Let's make her, what is encouraging? Okay, let's make her an extrovert. Like opposite of her sister. She's an introvert, she'll be an extrovert. And then I'm trying to think of another, because she might end up leaving and joining in with the other wolf pack, the wild fangs. Because I need some. I don't. I'm gonna keep what's her our other one, Eva, with her with the collective, and she's just gonna. I'm gonna make her alpha. That's the plan. She was alpha before I moved to the new map. Yeah. Okay. Let's not make her scary. Um. I'm always trying to find. I always think too much on these. Let's not make her lazy. Because she's a werewolf, so she should be active. Let's be. I think that's good. She's outside. She loves to be active. Okay. Let's try to dress her a little bit better. So we'll end up moving these two Sims out into the other worlds, but we can kind of play with them here. I kind of like that. They kind of rock this, this, I don't want to say gothic vibe, but they're both kind of darker, you know? That's kind of the vibe I want to go with them. She's more like the little cutesy vibey. No, I want some bigger black boots. But I don't want the trim. Those ones work fine. I like that. I like that look a lot. So let's get her into another cute kind of dress. Um, I like that one too. I just really like that hair. Like, I'm just really hoping when we turn our other vampire, she don't get all stupid looking like the first one did. Like, he just went all out on overdone it. So I'm being like extra quiet right now because I'm just trying to think in like, I kind of like those shorts for bed, but I don't like the words on them. She doesn't seem like the words on her butt kind of girl. You know what I mean? Like, I think of like a girl rocking out like Baby Fat or something, you know? Like, it's not her. That doesn't seem bad for a party. She just needs better shoes. Um, she's not that kind of high heels. Maybe those ones. I think she's coming along nicely. I think these two, and I'm loving how I'm just kind of like making the family, and I'm like, oh, let's do this. And I'm not really deciding until I kind of get that far. That doesn't go too bad too well. I was hoping that would match a little bit better with the top, but I think that's kind of cute anyway. And it looks like she's wearing the same thing her sister did for being in the cold. Like they both dressed the same. Um, Maybe she just got like a different color. Let's go with the burgundy. All right, Lily Lovelace and or Alice Lovelace. Yeah, I like the idea here. I'm always trying to think of like a story to go with what I'm doing, you know? Like, it's hard to just decide and say, okay, I'm going to make 2 Sims here. I kind of want to roll with the punches, you know? Like, where do we want to take these characters, and you know, what kind of life are they going to have? Because if I just kind of make Sims and I don't have an idea with them, I really get stagnant. And it's like, now we have a plan, you know, and we can kind of make that story and introduce her to the vampire and, you know, to Victor or Marcus. Why I said Victor? All right. So what we're going to want to do is go to build mode. And we just kind of want to find them a two-bedroom home. I don't feel like building one. uh let's stay under 20,000 and let's just go residential. Well, that kind of seems like a nice little 2-bedroom semi-dark family home, huh? Oh, it's just a shell too. I can't go 15,000 on a shell. I mean, I do like it. Vampire starter 2-bed. That's not the one we used last time, is it? Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, that's the same house that Marcus has. Lay down. Sorry, my dog's being all uppy jumpity and he's just being a pain today. I think before I record my today's episode that I'm gonna get him outside. I don't think they actually need to have like a dark family home. They can have like a hand-me-down home. That's kind of a first. I don't like I like the house kind of, but I don't like the inside. Like, I mean, I like the layout. It's just like the rooms are oversized. Like, it's way bigger than it needs to be. So I don't want to use that one. I do like the house though. It looks really sharp. Is that the one I was just looking at? Yeah, okay. So the other one I wanted to look at was this one. I just don't like spending a lot of money on wasted space, you know? Like, see, this one's a little bit tighter built. Why is it so much more expensive? It's like $2,000 more for this house. But we don't have money for it anyway. I just realized it was 19.9. We only have 19.5, so we couldn't buy that one anyway. So let's keep browsing the house market. We're on a... Well, that's not a bad kind of modern style house, and it's still kind of dark. It's only 14. It's got 2 rooms, a nice decent bathroom. You know what? Let's go with this. This one's kind of a vintage look. It gives me that, like, 70s show vibe. That is their name, Lovelace, isn't it? It is. It's Lovelace, yeah. Lovelace. Lovelace, not Loveless. Okay. So what do you think of our sisters here? I'm kind of digging them. Um, I think it's a nice new family. I do want to give a look-see at the house, though. Like, it's kind of sharp. I don't mind this. I might have to redo the bathroom, though, because it's just got like a homemade stand-up shower. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're kind of paused for just a second, because this is where I'm going to capture my screenshot for my cover photo. I kind of caught her pouring the dish of food, so it's kind of good timing there. But what do you think about our sisters? She'll be why is she so dazed? Look at her staring off like from an introvert. Introvert energy and concentrate decay faster when being around others. If it's because she's around her sister, we might have to change that. Like I can't have her just dazed all the time because she's around somebody. Well, let's keep the introvert extrovert. Let's see how she plays out. It could be tricky, but maybe she'll grow out of it. Oh, why do they all have vampire skills? That's weird with the mod that I have to be able to draw blood. They all have the vampire skill to be able to draw their own blood. Everybody does. I don't like that. I thought it would just be exclusively for vampires, but it's super useful. So it's part of the pack that I have for the blood bank. It's two different builds. The one blood bank, actually the mod to start a blood bank, you have to you draw blood packs that you sell. You can't actually use the blood, which makes it kind of not useful for a vampire at all. So I got the other one where they can draw blood. Klutzy. So I think she should have homework already, right? Yeah, let's get her to start her homework. That way we at least got a head start. We need 2 A students in the world. So we're going to get her to educate herself. And then she will go to be, like I said, she'll be our werewolf. And she'll be our other vampire. So I kind of like that. I like the story we're going here. So, leave me a message in the comments. Eat instant ramen and help with homework. Eat your soup and help your sister. So, we'll go ahead and end this episode here. And in our next episode, I'm going to start making our spellcasters. We need 2 families. And I have 3 different type of spellcasters we can do. We have the witches from a mod. We have fairies from a mod. And we have the regular spellcasters. So I think we'll wait on fairies and witches until we complete Glimmerbrook. And we'll do those, and then, or we'll add them to Glimmerbrook. We'll figure it out. But I got to make 2 spellcrafter households for Glimmerbrook. And I might do them one of different ways. So we'll figure it out. Let me know in the comments what you think of this video. And our new family, the Lovelace. And we will see you in the next episode. Everyone stay blessed.